Quick video dated the 17th of June, just going over a couple of issues on checkout. Piece of wood attached there. There was various holes behind that piece of wood which we've covered up using the same screw holes, one there and one there. It's easily taken off but does leave holes in the wall which were there previously, old holes. The living room, it says dusty shelves, which they were, missed them, which are now all cleaned. The fireplace was already cleaned, windows were all cleaned, skating boards were all cleaned. Also says marked to lower levels of paintwork, unsure of where, because there's a cobweb there, which I've missed, but there's no marks to lower level, so again unsure. And this room here was described as having a dusty mantelpiece. I haven't touched it, and yet not one single, there's no dust on there. It was already cleaned, so I haven't done anything to that because it's cleaned. Did all the windows and all that. Again, there's no dust anywhere, so unsure of where all that was already done. Carpet obviously already done. This room in here was described as having dust to window frames. I clean these, all the windows, all the frames, there's no dust whatsoever. There's 3 windows in here and they're all the same. Clean windows, cleaned, and I haven't touched them. So again, I'm unsure of what to do with that. This bathroom under the seat was described as mucky, which if you look, it's a very old and worn. It's not muck, and if there was, it's been cleaned off. It's just a very old seat that needs replacing really, but it's all cleaned. And the sink, clean. Mirror also removed, that was left by mistake. Kitchen. Right, kitchen worktops were described as uncleaned. I haven't touched them, and you can see clean already. There were a couple of green speckles of the towel that I used to clean the windows in that corner, which I took a photo of. It was just a couple of speckles of fluff which I used to scrub the windows with. It was a towel and it had molted a little bit, so it wasn't muck. Sink, all cleaned. Right, cupboards, all cleaned. Doors, I did miss various bits in each of the cupboards, which can unhole my hands up top. End panels of where the cooker was, both panels were missed, which have now been cleaned. All cleaned. Good, all cleaned. That's just marked from where previously that. Kickboards again were missed and they were mucky, now clean. End panel cleaned. End panel there cleaned. And the end panel there cleaned. And that one. That mark was already there. All cleaned. Cleaned. And this top cupboards. All cleaned. Doors. Cleaned. All cleaned. Yeah, worktop. Just some green bits of fluff, not dirt. And the floor. Again, I haven't. It's cleaned. Not sure where. It's unswept. And this floor also described as unswept. Again, not sure where. It was swept and it was scrubbed. Bottom cupboards all cleaned out. Doors all cleaned. Cupboards all cleaned. Doors cleaned. Again, worktops were already cleaned. And that one was already cleaned. Sinks all done. Again, it had a few speckles of green fluff. From when I scrubbed the window ledge, it wasn't dirty, just a bit of fluff. And the bottom cupboard. These were both already in the drawers. They were already in the drawers. They're spare bulbs, I'm not sure why there was sandpaper, but there was. All cleaned. And again, floor is clean. Stairs. This right, the first bedroom on the left was described as having mucky lower wall, which it was, and I repainted the whole of that wall because it had a bed mark along there, so that's all done now. This bedroom had various scrapes around the light switch, which it did, but they was already present, which I have repainted now. But like I said, they were already present. And it was described as having muck in the corner, which it was a moth, which has gone there since we moved out. It was a dead moth, but it is all cleaned. It's not mucky. Clean windows, and also described as having lower paintwork marked, which the whole walls need repainting, and they did when we moved in. It's not just lower, it's all the way up. It was like that when we moved in. It's not just the lower, this whole wall. This room here had cobwebs, still higher, which it did, now gone. Focus. Hold on. This room here had a mouldy window ledge, which it did. It's all mouldy, an old seal, which can't scrub off. I've tried. It's always been like that. And all this wood here, it's all rotten. So I'm presuming that is the cause of that. Again, this window here also had mouldy sealant, but on checking, those curtains there was described as having mould spots all over them, which they still do. That room there was okay. This room here was lower levels marked on paintwork. Puzzled again, not touched this paintwork. So I'm puzzled at where it's marked. It's all fresh and clean. There's not a thing wrong. Everything was cleaned. Sink, fireplace, window ledge. Dust to skirting boards and window. It's all cleaned. No dust anywhere. And again, I haven't touched that either. And now the bathroom. The floor was already cleaned. However, there was a bit of bleach in this corner which had come down from the toilet, which had leaked down. It was just bleach, it's simply wiped off. It's classed, they wrote it down as having a mucky underseat, which isn't. It was like that when we moved in. It's muck, it's not muck, it's stained from, it was already done, it's all stained. That's an old toilet seat and it was stained previously. But it is now all clean. Sink, all cleaned. Shower cubicle. Previous chicken inventory. There's no close-ups of all this, but it was already there. It doesn't scrape off. And this bit here, if you look on the inventory check-in, doesn't scrape off. It's not muck. It was already there when moved in. Needs resealing. And it did when we moved in. When moved in, this shower door was broken, which wasn't on the inventory, which I fixed. Opens and closes fine, but it wasn't on the inventory check-in. Bath taps, again, if you look on the inventory check-in, doesn't scrape off, it's not muck, it's all very old. And also the sealant, again there's no close-ups. It needs redoing and did when we moved in. It's been done but not very well previously, and it was already mouldy before I moved in. That mark was already there, but it is all cleaned. That was already there, that was on the check-in. But floor is all done, and I think that is all issues covered.